Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Peyton. If you are new here, make sure to go subscribe to my channel, turn on those notifications, and go watch some of the recent videos that I put up. I just recently uploaded a video over my current favorite things as of right now. I know that this is the third video in a row with being a sit-down conversation. I have good news. The next one isn't. Either way, I did get that pointed out to me. I didn't realize when I was planning my vlogs how many of them were like the same of sitting down and talking in front of the camera that often, so I will make sure next time to spread those out and have a little versatility in there. Either way, I'm very excited about this vlog today because it is going over my 2021 book list of the year. And what this consists of are books that I will be finishing or starting this year, and I roughly chose about 12-ish books, one for every month, because sometimes I get on a reading spree where I will read and read and read, and then some days it's like I don't. Of course, I would like to read more than what I'm about to talk about that I will be reading, but we will see, and maybe I'll do a little recap of all the books I read at the end of the year, and I will see if I actually added any. These are a lot of the books that I've been wanting to read for probably some of them a couple years now. I hope you're excited if you are looking into books to read. These are all recommendations from family members and friends, boyfriends, all of that stuff. Someone else has read it, so it's not like a random book I just chose. It's actually, they recommend it for different reasons and different things, which I'll go into a little more. The first few books that I'm going to be getting into are books that I start and I just stop, and all of these books I have read in the past year at least, or started to read them in the past year, and I kind of just stopped halfway through them. So I made a goal to at least finish all the books that I have stopped midway and continue and finish, and then I will start my new book list. My first book, Becoming a Marine Biologist by Virginia Morell, is really a specific book personally for me because I would like to go into this field and do marine biology. The biggest reason why I am reading this is because it's nice to hear the story of someone else who is going down the same pathway as I'm wanting to. So it's like I get to see what they did and what it took, and it's really interesting on how many different things are in here that they had to go through. So I personally find this a really interesting book. If you would like to know more about marine biologists and what they do and what they have to do to get into that field, I would really recommend this if you're at least interested in what marine biologists do, or if you are interested in going into that field. My next book is along the same line. It's Emperors of the Deep by William McKeever. I think I got this for my birthday last year, and I can't remember which is in May. Here's the book. Emperors of the Deep. It's very eye-opening to sharks because a lot of the time sharks are misunderstood, and they are like one of the most mysterious, like it says on here, it says sharks, the ocean's most mysterious, most misunderstood, and most important guardians. And the reason why it said they're the most important guardians is they're a very vital part in the ocean, and if you take them away, which is some like what's happening now, is like a lot of like shark finning and everything across the seas, but it's slowly affecting the ocean. I find this very interesting personally to me. If you have any interest in the ocean or any interest at all about maybe how, you know, the earth, I would really recommend reading this. It's very good, just heartfelt read. On the back of this page, actually, it says a few like different truths about sharks that some people might not know, so I'm gonna list them out and y'all can actually see the different facts that you see. If you comment down below if you actually knew this or you thought the complete opposite. Sharks accounted only for 4 fatalities in 2018 when humans killed 100 million sharks. Sharks have survived 5 extinction level events, and one of them being even when the dinosaurs were killed off. Shark fins account for 5% of the shark's total weight, sell for as much as $300 a pound. Estimated 32% of open water pelagic sharks are either currently threatened or near extinction, and that also has to do with like the scalloped hammerhead and also the whale shark, which is what I would like to study eventually. As apex predators, they are a vital part of the ocean's health and maintaining the marine ecosystem's balance among everyone. I'm halfway through it. This next book was recommended from my boyfriend. It's called Pioneers This one is about a gymnastics team, and I'm about not even halfway, but he recommended this to me when we started like dating in the beginning of 2.5 years ago, and I feel so horrible because I'm not even halfway through, and I need to finish it. It's a really good book. What I read, it's a really good book, and what I've heard, it's a very like empowering, and you can take away good hardworking ethics from it. It's pretty much about this team, comes with new kid. They have a lot of roadblocks to the like big competition, and they're from Tennessee, and they like end up like winning, and it's an amazing thing, which of course it's, you know that if you just read back of the book. Pretty much it's all like the hard working and putting in all their time and hours into this, which I really relate to cheerleading, because like it's put so many hours and extra hours in to get to the like outcome that we want at the end of this season. I just relate to it a lot because of cheer. So if you're in any sport, it's probably really good read for you in general. My other book is Men Are From Mars and Women Are From Venus. It's a very highly known book. So if you haven't heard of it, I'm actually surprised. If you haven't read it, that's okay. I feel like most people have at least heard of this book. I'm 3/4 of the way done with this book. I started it a while back, actually, like a while back, a few years ago actually. I might restart it, but it's like bullet points and like not much like storyline stuff, so it's like wherever you start, you could pick up anywhere and just read pretty much. So I might just start from where I left off. Valentine, you rock. Oh my gosh. It's a Bratz. It's a Valentine's card. It says to and from. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. That's funny. Okay, either way, if you're in a relationship or if you just don't understand the other sex, like this is a really good eye-opening, like we're totally opposite people, and it will help you understand why they do stuff or why we react in certain ways, they react in certain ways, different between like men and women and stuff like that. So the last thing that I'm gonna add to the finishing part, I know that was a lot of books, so I just started and stopped, but the last thing that's on my list to finish is actually not one book, but it's the Harry Potter books. What I did, this was years back, probably in middle school I started them. I'm also a Harry Potter fanatic. I love Harry Potter. And I've probably watched Harry Potter like at least 5 times all the way through every one of them. I got halfway through. I just have like 3 or 4 more books left, so I'm just gonna start there and I'm gonna finish those. So that's like another 3 or 4 books, by the way, not just one. Just like 3 or 4. I forgot where I left off, and I'll figure that out. Getting into the new books I will be starting this year. My first book other people have recommended is The Subtle Art of Not Giving a F***. I'm really excited about this book. Pretty much a way to look at life, on how to live a good life and different like approaches on how to get to that point. What I was told on different things about it was it's not even just like to not give a f***, where to put like your eggs in what basket and stuff, to understand of like things to not give a f*** about, or giving f*** to the right things. So just finding a balance, if it's different things that like is helping, putting more of your eggs into that basket and taking eggs out of the other basket, if that makes sense. The next book, I don't know if I'm excited to read this book yet. I have things in my mind going on that eventually I would like to start a like, you know, small business of certain things. Either way, small business wise, this is guerrilla marketing. Pretty much what it's about is how to use and take advantage of like social media and different technology and platforms and stuff like that, and using that as strategies for that small business that you have, and marketing strategies and different things in that realm. If you're also thinking about that or are in a small business, my boyfriend recommended this one. He's read it, he loves it. So the next one I recommended to myself but it's called Enemies of the Heart, and it's pretty much says breaking free from the 4 emotions that control you, talking about how to get out of, say if you're like in different bad relationships with friends, family, personal relationships, pretty much in general, how to control those emotions that happen and rein them in and find a happy midpoint. The 4 emotions that control you: guilt, anger, greed, and jealousy. And what this book is helping with is guiding you more in a biblical direction on how to guide your way through those emotions and to control those emotions in different ways to help you like fight back and take charge of those feelings. In the long run, it's gonna hurt and hinder those relationships that you have with like your friends, family, all of that stuff. Okay, so my last book that I'm gonna be saying that I will be adding to my 2021 book list will be Talking to Strangers by Malcolm Gladwell. So this book was recommended to me because I'm not the best conversator, I guess that's the word, because it'll help me, I guess. I really don't know what the book is about, but it'll help me how to like go around not knowing how to talk to people or understanding people. It also shows like different misconceptions or assumptions that people have when you don't even know a person. So it's like, why do we do that? Or like, why are different things happening in the world and that. Those are the books that I have planned for this year to read. I'm really excited to get into these books. It's about 11 or 12 books, and so it's like one a month. And if I would read more, hopefully I will. I'm excited to. I'll get to that at the end of the year if I read more. I hope y'all pulled a book from this that y'all actually saw that was interesting and get to read it. Let me know how it is, because you may finish it even before me, and you can let me know how it is even more. Or if you want any more details about books, just comment below or reach out to any of my social platforms. That's it for this vlog. I will see y'all next week. Also, it will not be a sitting down vlog. Don't worry. I promise I won't do a boring vlog like this again. I'll see y'all next time. Hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe and comment down below. I'll see y'all next time.